Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to make this transition that you see on the screen right now. It's a very simple one, good for beginners. I have 3 clips on the timeline, and they all end and begin right at the very beginning and the end of the videos. I want to show you that a transition will not stick on a video like this. If it's still, it doesn't matter, it will. I know most of you know this, but there's always some that don't. We have to use a cross dissolve to make a transition. And you can see I cannot stick it on there. That's because there's no information. You see those handles that I'm pulling back? We have to have 1 second on each one. This transition looks best at 2 seconds. We do have to keyframe it, so we want to set it up at 2 seconds. You cannot go shorter with it. You can go longer, but it's still going to only complete within 2 seconds. So it isn't going to matter either way. It's basically a 2-second transition. I have to use this on-screen keyboard because I'm paralyzed. I can't use my hands and arms. I'm going to pull each one of these back 1 second. I'm on a 30 FPS. You may have to adjust accordingly. If you hold the shift key down, hit the forward or back arrow, it'll jump 1 second. I'm going to go 1 second plus 1 frame on each one just to make sure. And we'll set this one up for the one that we make to test it. Now we'll add the cross dissolve. And you want to make sure up here in the top right, on the duration, I'm on a 30 FPS, so I want to set my frames right at 60. I don't want to be over that because we are going to have a keyframe at the very end. So adjust yours accordingly. Then right click on the transition, convert to fusion cross dissolve. Then you have a fusion icon up here. The wand, click it, it'll take you to fusion. Bring your median 2 down below the median 1 so we don't get it mixed up. And delete the cross dissolve. We can go to one viewer. Select the median 1. Add a transform. Take the size down to 0.35. Set the angle to somewhere between 30 and 35. And open your viewer all the way. You can grab the center anchor point and move it anywhere you want. I'm going to bring it over to here. I'm going to advance to frame 29, right in the middle. Set a keyframe on the center, the size, and the angle. Take your playhead back to frame 0. Set your center, X and Y back to 0.5. And then hit the dot on the angle and on the size. Advance your playhead 1 second for now. Select a median 2. Get another transform. Then get a multi-merge. Plug it in. Select the transform 2. Take your size to 0.35. Set your angle to minus 30 to 35. Somewhere there, or to your liking. Open your viewer all the way again. And again, grab the center anchor. I'm going to set mine right here. And make sure your playhead is still advanced 1 second from where we left off. If you select transform 1, you'll see the keyframe. And make sure you're back on transform 2. Set a keyframe on the center, X, Y, the size, and the angle. Take your playhead to the very end. Set your center X and Y back to 0.5. And click the dot on the angle and on the size. And if you scrub your playhead, you'll see the second video is on top of the first one. We got to reverse that. Select the multi-merge. Go to operator, change it from over to under. And now if you look, it's on top. Problem is, on the way out, it's backward. So if you don't remember where your keyframes are, highlight both the transformed. And you'll see they're at 29 and 30, or to whatever you had to adjust 4. I'm going to go back on the 29, first keyframe. Select the multi-merge. No matter what, I had to keyframe this, so I couldn't do the atom curves. Either way, it wouldn't work without keyframing this point right here. Set a keyframe on the operator. Advance one frame to 30. And change the operator from under to over. Now we have the correct one on top here and the correct one on top here. Now right click on the transform, 1, copy, click away right here, then right click and paste instance, and then merge it over itself. If you don't know what an instance is, it's an exact copy of whatever node you're taking it off from. So if you change a value in one, it'll change it in both, unless you de-instance any values, basically decouple them so they work independently. We're not going to do that here today. And get a background. Make sure you hook it to the yellow input of the instance. Change the color to white and get a rectangle. Plug that into the background. And select the background. Get another transform. Go to the rectangle. Select invert. Then go to the merge. 1. Right click on it and swap inputs. Now go to the transform 3. Uncheck the use size and aspect. On X, go 1.05 and Y 1.065. Now it looks like a picture. Right click on the transform 2, copy, click away right here, and paste another instance. Merge it over itself, make a little bit of room, highlight these top 3, right click, and copy. Click away right here, right click, and just paste. Merge that into the instance. Right click on the merge. The reason why we have to do this, because right now this is the background, and this is the foreground. This is basically on top of our picture, the media going out. Swapping the inputs reverses that. You'll see afterwards, the yellow input, the background will be green. It'll make it the foreground. Right click on it and swap inputs. Looking good so far. Highlight just both the transforms. Transform 1 and transform 2. Not these ones. Open your spline. If this is in your way, there's a little button up here that says shrink. You want to select transform 1 and 2. Then go to zoom to fit and select all and F on the keyboard. Then you want to highlight these from the top down like that. Make sure you do not include any of the media ins or the media out, and then right click on any one of them that's highlighted. Macro, create macro. Give it a name. Then go to File, Save as Group. It takes you to Macros. Go to Fusion instead. Templates, Edit, Transitions. And here is where you're going to make your folder to put your preset in. And once again, whatever you do, don't name it exactly the same or Resolve won't recognize it. It's one I already made. Hit Save. And we'll go find it. And if you can't find it, you may have to restart Resolve. There it is. And there we are. I just want to save this preset. And if you want to actually change the duration of all of them, whatever transition you have on a timeline, just select set as default duration, and it'll change them all to whatever you had this set at. We don't want to do that because this is probably the only one I have that has to be on 2 seconds. So right click on it, create transition preset. It'll ask you to name it. And now whenever you want that, I'll get out of there first. Just go to the search, and it's right here. And if you line your playhead up with it in the center, highlight it, and any transition, just double click it, and it'll go right there. And you can put any background under it. Or leave it black. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.